Joining me now live from London, Mahesh Bhupathi himself. Mahesh, your decision not to partner with Leander Paes has sparked a massive outrage in India. Everybody wants to know, why is it that two players who won India so many laurels at the international stage can't come together, can't put their personal egos, their personal animosity on the side, play for the flag one more time, Mahesh? Why not?
Well, I don't think it's about wanting to come together. It's very easy for us to just agree and come together. I think we want to come together to be, a medal contender and win that medal. And, this requires three things: communication, camaraderie, and a lot of practice. All three are missing ingredients from this partnership. And, we've been to the Olympics 4 times, unfortunately come home empty-handed. So, it just doesn't make sense for us.
I spoke to tennis boss Anil Khanna this morning, and he says it's a question of selection. He says players cannot determine who gets to play with whom. That's like Gautam Gambhir telling the BCCI that I will not bat with Sehwag. Give me another player. He picks a favourite. He says I will not bat with Virendra Sehwag. How can a player, Mahesh, determine who he plays with? It's the selector's job to do so.
I know, we love to analyze everything with the cricket analogy in India, but, it's 11-member sport. We've got 2 members on a doubles court and absolutely no margin for error, especially when you're competing for an Olympic medal. So, it's just bad comparison there. Obviously, we are not in a position to tell the selectors what to do. We have been communicating to them for the whole year that we would like to be the team nominated, one of the teams nominated, and today they have an opportunity to send 2 teams and they've decided not to, and they've categorically said they'll only send 1 team with Leander and somebody else. So, there's no reason for one of us to suffer. We've worked really hard to, earn our spot, and if that's the way they're going to play it, unfortunately, Mahesh, we will miss out, and that's just unfair.
It's not quite as simple as that. You're talking about sending 2 teams, but the AITA tells us that there are only 3 players in the fray because Somdev Devbarman is injured. He hasn't recovered fully. So if it isn't Leander Paes with you or Leander Paes with Rohan Bopanna, then Leander Paes doesn't have a top-ranking player to play with. He's India's #1 tennis doubles player at this time. The tennis body needs to know and wants you to answer, why should Leander Paes suffer because 2 players have ganged up against him?
Well, I don't think that's true. First of all, Somdev is coming back, if not at Wimbledon the week after. He's back training, and, I know he's, I'm his manager, so I know he's training hard and looking forward to the Olympic call, if not in doubles, definitely for singles. And, the bottom line is we can't send 2 teams. Why would we deny 2 guys of spots, especially to represent India at the Olympics?
For the moment, Anil Khanna and the AITA aren't backing down. They're saying better sense has to prevail. Mahesh Bhupathi has to play with the person we tell him to play with. You're holding out at this time. If AITA does not agree with your demand, are you prepared to forsake your dream of winning an Olympic medal? Will you stay out? Will you take this battle so far that you don't play the Olympics, but you won't play with the person you're being asked to play with?
It's not a threat. I'm above and beyond making threats to anybody. I've just taken a stance, and for me, the last 2 Olympic losses were probably the worst days of my life. I have no interest in going to the Olympics just to make up the numbers again. I would like to go with someone who I think I have a chance to win with. And, Rohan and me have just put in a lot of work over the last 7 months. And if they're going to tell me that that's not possible, then, I really don't want to go back and go through what I did both in Athens and Beijing.
Sports Minister Ajay Markan seems to have come out on your side. He's written a letter to the AITA asking them why Bhupathi and Rohan Bopanna should not be sent as a team. He's essentially saying the same thing, send 2 teams. Do you believe, are you hoping that the sports minister could pull this for you?
Well, we're just hopeful that he can convince the association to send 2 teams. I mean, our favor would mean, making those 2 spots available, sending 2 teams so everybody gets to go. I know Leander's been harping about him wanting to play his 6th Olympics for a long time, which is an amazing feat. And, he'll still get to go play his 6th Olympics. And, hopefully we'll all get to go and give India 2 opportunities to kind of contend over there for medals.